Modern dating can feel like navigating a maze with no clear exit. With so many new terms, apps, and unwritten rules, it's no wonder people feel overwhelmed. The days of simple courtship seem long gone, replaced by a world where every interaction is analyzed and every message is scrutinized. Whether you're swiping left or right or trying to decode the meaning behind a text, dating today is a complex game. Let's take a closer look at why things have gotten so confusing and how the ever-changing landscape of romance affects us all. One of the biggest challenges in modern dating is keeping up with the constantly evolving lingo. Terms like ghosting, breadcrumbing, and benching have entered our vocabulary, each describing a different, often confusing behavior. These words can make it difficult to know where you stand with someone or even what's expected of you. The language of dating is always changing, and if you're not up to date, you might feel lost or left behind. Understanding this new lingo is the first step in making sense of today's dating world. Dating apps have completely transformed how people meet and connect. With just a few swipes, you can be introduced to dozens of potential matches. While this opens up new possibilities, it also brings new complications. The sheer volume of choices can be overwhelming, and it's easy to feel like you're just another profile in an endless sea. Apps have changed the pace and expectations of dating, making it both more accessible and more confusing than ever before. Beyond the new vocabulary and technology, modern dating is filled with unwritten rules. Should you text first? How long should you wait to reply? Is it okay to date multiple people at once? These questions can make even the most confident person second-guess themselves. The pressure to do things right can be exhausting, and the fear of making a mistake often leads to anxiety and hesitation. Navigating these unspoken expectations is a major part of the confusion in today's dating world. There's a lot of pressure to present the best version of yourself when dating. Social media and dating profiles encourage us to curate our lives, showing only the highlights. This can make it hard to be authentic, and it's easy to feel like you're competing with everyone else. The desire to impress can lead to stress and self-doubt, making the dating process even more complicated. Authenticity often takes a backseat to perfection, adding another layer of confusion. One of the most frustrating aspects of modern dating is dealing with mixed signals. Someone might seem interested one day and distant the next. This inconsistency can leave you questioning their intentions and your own actions. Mixed signals often stem from fear of vulnerability or a desire to keep options open, but they make it nearly impossible to know where you stand. Learning to navigate these confusing messages is a key challenge in today's dating scene. Rejection is a natural part of dating, but in the modern world it can feel even more daunting. With so many ways to connect and just as many ways to be ignored, the fear of rejection is ever present. This fear can prevent people from reaching out, expressing their feelings, or taking risks. It's a major reason why many people find dating so stressful and confusing. Overcoming this fear is essential for building real connection. Ghosting is when someone suddenly stops all communication without explanation. It's become a common phenomenon in modern dating, leaving the person on the receiving end confused and hurt. Ghosting can happen after a few dates or even after months of talking. The lack of closure makes it difficult to move on, and it often leads to self-doubt and frustration. Understanding why ghosting happens can help people cope with its emotional impact. Breadcrumbing is when someone gives you just enough attention to keep you interested, but never commits to anything real. This behavior can be incredibly confusing, as it creates hope without any real progress. Breadcrumbing often involves sporadic messages, vague plans, and a general lack of follow-through. It's a way for people to keep their options open while avoiding real commitment. Recognizing breadcrumbing is important for protecting your emotional well-being. Benching is another confusing dating behavior, where someone keeps you as a backup option while they pursue other interests. You might get occasional messages or invitations, but there's never a clear commitment. Benching can leave you feeling undervalued and uncertain about your place in someone's life. It's a subtle form of rejection that drags on, making it hard to move forward. Understanding benching can help you recognize when it's time to walk away. Dating apps and social media, we have more choices than ever before. While this can be exciting, it can also lead to decision fatigue. When faced with endless options, it's easy to second-guess your choices or feel like you're missing out on something better. This abundance of choice can make it harder to commit and can leave people feeling unsatisfied even when they find someone great. Sometimes less really is more. Adding profiles in social media often create an illusion of perfection. People carefully curate their images and stories, presenting an idealized version of themselves. This can set unrealistic expectations and make it difficult to connect on a genuine level. When reality doesn't match the online persona, disappointment is almost inevitable. Learning to see beyond the filters is crucial for building real, lasting relationships. Effective communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship, but in the digital age, it's easy for messages to get lost in translation. Text can be misinterpreted, and tone is often hard to read. Misunderstandings can escalate quickly, leading to unnecessary conflict or confusion. Taking the time to communicate clearly and honestly can help avoid many of these pitfalls and make dating a little less confusing. Social media plays a huge role in modern dating. It's a way to connect, but it also adds pressure to present a certain image. People often compare themselves to others, leading to insecurity and jealousy. Social media can also blur the lines between public and private life, making it harder to establish boundaries. Navigating these challenges is an important part of dating in the digital age. So many options and so much pressure, it's easy to experience dating burnout. Swiping through endless profiles, going on countless dates, and dealing with rejection can be exhausting. Burnout can make you feel cynical or hopeless about finding a meaningful connection. Taking breaks and focusing on self-care is essential for maintaining a healthy outlook on dating. In a world of curated profiles and filtered photos, authenticity is more important than ever. People crave real connections, but it can be hard to let your guard down. Being honest about who you are and what you want is the best way to attract someone who truly matches you. Authenticity may feel risky, but it's the key to building a relationship that lasts. Many people look back on earlier times and wish dating could be simpler. The abundance of choices, new lingo, and digital distractions can make it feel like genuine connection is out of reach. While we can't turn back the clock, we can focus on what really matters: honesty, kindness, and mutual respect. Sometimes the simplest approach is the most effective. Technology has made it easier than ever to meet new people, but it's also changed the way we relate to each other. Instant messaging, video calls, and dating apps have created new opportunities, but also new challenges. It's important to use technology mindfully and remember that real connection happens offline too. Healthy boundaries are essential in any relationship, but they can be hard to establish in the fast-paced world of modern dating. Knowing what you're comfortable with and communicating that clearly can help prevent misunderstandings and protect your emotional well-being. Boundaries are a sign of self-respect and an important part of building trust. Recognizing red flags early can save you a lot of heartache. Whether it's inconsistent communication, lack of respect, or unwillingness to commit, paying attention to warning signs can help you avoid unhealthy relationships. Trust your instincts and don't ignore behaviors that make you uncomfortable. Protecting yourself is always a priority. Expectations play a huge role in how we experience dating. Unrealistic or unclear expectations can lead to disappointment and confusion. It's important to be honest with yourself and your partner about what you're looking for. Clear communication about expectations can help prevent misunderstandings and set the stage for a healthy relationship. In a world that moves fast, patience is a rare but valuable quality. Building a real connection takes time, and rushing the process can lead to disappointment. Taking things slow allows you to get to know someone on a deeper level and build trust. Patience can make the dating experience more enjoyable and less stressful. Every dating experience, whether good or bad, teaches us something. Reflecting on past relationships can help you understand what you want and what you don't. Growth comes from learning, and being open to new experiences can lead to better outcomes in the future. Embrace the journey and use each experience as a stepping stone. Dating can be emotionally taxing, so taking care of yourself is crucial. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Prioritize your mental and emotional health, and don't be afraid to take breaks when needed. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary for building healthy relationships with others. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to dating. What works for one person might not work for another. The most important thing is to find a path that feels right for you. Trust yourself, listen to your instincts, and don't be afraid to do things differently. Your journey is unique, and that's something to celebrate. Having a strong support system can make dating less confusing and more enjoyable. Friends and family can offer advice, encouragement, and a listening ear. Don't hesitate to lean on your support network when things get tough. Sharing your experiences with others can provide valuable perspective and help you feel less alone. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it's actually a strength. Being open about your feelings and intentions can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections. While it can be scary to put yourself out there, vulnerability is the foundation of trust and intimacy. Embrace it, and you'll find that dating becomes less confusing and more rewarding. Perfection is an illusion, and chasing it can make dating feel impossible. Accepting yourself and others, flaws and all, is the key to real connection. Letting go of unrealistic standards allows you to appreciate the unique qualities that make each person special. Remember, it's the imperfections that make relationships interesting and meaningful. In the world of modern dating, it's important to celebrate the small victories. Whether it's a great conversation, a fun date, or simply learning something new about yourself, every positive experience counts. Focusing on these moments can help you stay optimistic and motivated, even when things get confusing. Every step forward is worth celebrating. Despite all the challenges and confusion, modern dating is full of possibilities. By staying true to yourself, communicating openly, and embracing the journey, you can find meaningful connections. The landscape may keep changing, but the desire for love and companionship remains the same. Here's to navigating the chaos and finding clarity in the world of modern dating.